All right, good morning. You are tuned into 1100 WSGI, and this is Lee Marie with The Go Show, your source for information, inspiration, and always a few dates to add to your calendar. And we got all of that today. Super excited because we're going to talk about the Bluegrass Festival, but we're also going to have Debbie in from the Stokes Brown Public Library talking about the upcoming computer classes. And I have some other conferences that are coming up, especially this one coming up on Saturday, Deborah Grant's Longevity Conference. It's a free conference at Purpose Life. So I'll be telling you all about that. But before we get started, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Oh, Heavenly Father, we are so grateful and you are so amazing. We thank you so much for today, for waking us up, for giving us all a purpose. Please take this show exactly where you want it to go. May everything we do and say today glorify you as we put you first. In the mighty and matchless name of Jesus, amen. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
I really enjoyed listening to you guys. If anybody missed Laverne's show, guys, make sure you listen to it because we're going to cover some different stuff about the festival right now. But they did cover a lot about background and stuff like that. But are you guys excited?
Absolutely.
Definitely. All right. And I even found this one flyer that I had on me. Is this still a current?
This is actually our new one.
That's
here.
the most current one. Okay, this one I think I got at Kilgore, my favorite local festival. Okay, and here's the new one. All right, so September 11th to 14th, Jerusalem Ridge Festival at Bill Monroe's home place. And I've got my shirt on, which is really funny. I did not talk to Dennis. This is Dennis Cook right here and David Mitchell. And I did not say, like, I'm going to wear my 2003 shirt. It just happened. It was just one of those things. So I know that when I went, this was the first one that I went to. And I had an absolute blast. I went because my mother-in-law won tickets at the Kilgore Festival. And so we're like, well, hey, let's go. And so we had a blast. My husband went as well, and my father-in-law. And we got to go to, his uncle's house and all the fun little things right around there. So I'd like to cover some stuff that maybe you guys didn't cover in the first hour, maybe more a festival specific as far as advice for people going, maybe people going for the first time, maybe camping people, different things like that. So where do you want to start with that? Who wants to start?
You go.
Okay. If somebody's brand new and they say, I want to go, what advice do you have for me?
It is a very special place. It's the festival is held right beside of Bill Monroe's home place, and we have camping. We have a 100-acre field. It's primitive camping. We do have people. A lot of people are worried about it. Actually heals, but we run golf carts all day long to take people back and forth from festival area to their cars or their campers, and just trying to be more convenient for people. And Larry Sparks calls it a natural wooded amphitheater. It's on a hillside and it's all shady. We do it in September, weekend closest to Bill's birthday. He was born on September the 13th, and in Rosine, Kentucky. Bill passed away September 9th of 1996 here in Springfield, Tennessee. So there's a connection there between us. But I work with David Mitchell, Mark Hargis out of Henderson. We all work together trying to encourage people on bluegrass, on festivals. I may see something that David don't see or Mark don't see, or they may see something that I don't see. So we try to help each other out because bluegrass has been around, and it's a special music. And I shared something the other day. Rhonda Vincent said, if you don't like bluegrass, you've never heard good bluegrass. So.
And you said, something to share. And that's what I was doing right now. Actually, I was on my phone sharing this show on Messenger. And that's what I'd like all of you guys to do right now is go on Messenger, or, you can also share the show on text. But this show is broadcast not only, of course, 1100 over the airwaves, but also on YouTube and Facebook. And the link is live right now. And so it's really great if you guys go and share this, because even just sharing it on your page, not as many people are going to see it as if you actually text it to them or send it on Messenger. And we are a Christian radio station, so we don't just come up in the feeds automatically, if you know what I mean. So please share the show and get the word out, because I know we had such an amazing time when we went. Not only was it just so uplifting and educational, but I mean, we really did. We learned so much. You know, it was really like a field trip. You know, I mean, it just, that's what I want to encourage. You know, like, there's a lot of homeschool families in this area. You know, what a great homeschool, you know, activity to do, to go and just learn. You know, because so much of our roots, like when I went to the Country Music Hall of Fame not too long ago, because by the way, guys, I think it's in December to January, around that time, residents in the nearby counties of Nashville get in free. And so we took advantage of that last time. And when we went there, we were so amazed at how much was just bluegrass. You know, all the roots were just right there. And so a lot of people don't realize that. You know, they just think, oh, country, you know, whatever. But so much was started, you know, with bluegrass. So just a little tidbit of information there. But okay, so we told them about the campgrounds and all that. Now, I know that it's in September, so some people might think like, oh, it's going to be really hot over there. What advice do you have? That is it really not hot? I mean, is there some shade? What's situation there?
The whole festival area is shady.
Okay.
All shade trees. It is September. Sometimes it's hot, but I can guarantee it won't be as hot as it was a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And so it's our at the home place, and you know, I go up there a lot. I sit out there, and especially at night, and I sit there and think about, you know, Bill Monroe was right here. He lived right here in this house. He worked this farm. His family owned almost 1,000 acres there.
Oh wow.
So, and I had shared with Laverne a while ago, you know, when Bill and him left and was working up in Indiana, the farm got sold for back taxes. So that's the reason Bill never came back there, because there wasn't nothing to come back to. So, but he did come home to be buried there. He's buried there in the Rosine Cemetery along with his family. Uncle Penn is buried there, and the monument, Bill put the monument up for Uncle Penn. It has a fiddle carved out in the top of it. So
nice. Okay. And is family still involved with the festival? Some of his family?
no, James still owns Uncle Penn's cabin.
Okay.
And it's being re-renovated right now. So the family that bought the farm at the tax sale actually still owns it.
Okay. Okay.
And we work with them, and the county owns a house in 5 acres now, but a lot of the parking and stuff is on their property. So we've got a good relationship with them, and because it's we all strive to keep the memory of Bill alive.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now, do you still need volunteers? Are you looking for more volunteers?
yes, it takes a lot of volunteers to keep the festival going. We have need people to work on the parking, drive golf carts, and work the gate. And it takes an army to put a festival on.
Mm-hmm. So, are people allowed to bring their own golf carts, or is it just the festival?
No, insurance won't allow.
Okay.
It won't cover their golf carts. So, but we have golf carts that we run and haul people back and forth. So there's always golf carts to take you.
Okay, very good. And they can also walk. I mean, it's not that
Yes.
far of a
Yeah,
walk.
it's maybe a couple 100 yards.
Okay. So things that they should bring, of course, their own chair. Maybe, do you allow coolers in there? Or
Yes.
Okay.
We have vendors there selling food, and we have barbecue and burgers and homemade ice cream, and
Okay.
so
All right. Well, I want you guys to think of, I have to do a commercial break, but I want you all to think about a couple of your most favorite memories of one of the festivals there at Jerusalem Ridge. And when we come back from the break, we will talk about that. All right. So I'll give you a few minutes to think about that. We are here with David Mitchell and Dennis Cook talking about Jerusalem Ridge Festival, which is coming up September 11th to the 13th. But right now, I got to tell you guys, it is school time. What's that mean? Everybody needs a new haircut. If you didn't get into DK Styles yet, you better call them right away. They are right there on Tom Austin Highway. And they do stuff for all ages: styling, colors, perms, waxing, tans, anything you need to get ready for that first week of school. And I want to tell you, their hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, and Saturdays, 8 to 3. They're located at 3538 Tom Austin Highway in Springfield. They do give a discount for our military and our first responders, which I really appreciate that. And so you can call them today for an appointment at 615-384-8999. That's 615-384-8999. Be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you. And by the way, they do have a manicurist there as well. Another thing coming up, guys, this coming Saturday, this is Deborah Grant's conference, and I know you all know Deborah Grant from UPS. We love Deborah. She is doing a free wellness expo with some real heavy hitters coming in from out of state to speak. And so this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, guys. You want to make sure you get out to this. It is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. this coming Saturday, August 9th. It's going to be at Purpose Life Church, 805 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield. And so you can... if you need to get a hold of Deborah, her number is 859-414-4576. Again, that's 859-414-4576. I think it'd probably be good to say like, hey, Deborah, I'm coming. There's no official thing that says you have to RSVP, but it's always good to know because I know they're going to have some little free snacks there, maybe some paid snacks too. I don't know. But in order to get enough food there, it's kind of good to know how many people are coming. So, do something for yourself, guys. Go out and hear this great information. Some of these people are just... They have information that will change your life, guys. So get on out. And then lastly, speaking about UPS, guys, oh my goodness, it's not just a place to take your Amazon packages. Remember, they have shredding, printing. They can print blueprints, business cards, so much. So go on in there. They also have a notary. A lot more things than you would realize. And they are so conveniently located, guys, right there on Memorial Boulevard. It's in the same parking lot pretty much as HG Hill. So I know you can find it. It's a great family-run business. And their phone number is 615-384-0093. Again, that's 615-384-0093. That is our local UPS store. Check them out. And I know they have some fabulous coupons, and their coupons don't expire, so hold on to them. And get some great deals. All right. I am in the studio with Dennis Cook and David Mitchell because we wanted to make sure that you all knew about Jerusalem Ridge Festival coming up because it's not that far away. How long do you think that takes us here from the radio station? Hour and a half. That is not bad at all. I know the first time that we went, we actually stayed over there because we weren't sure. we did, but it was really fun to be there, just so close because we went back and forth. So you have that option, but then also you have the option of camping, and that's free with the. Is it just free with the full pass?
Yes, if you buy a 4-day pass, you get to camp for free.
Okay, so that's awesome. All right. Well, excellent. And okay, so I promised that we would have a couple stories from them for their absolute, just a memorable moment that they had there at the festival. I have one that I'll give after them. So who wants to start?
First time that I got to play Jerusalem Ridge Festival 3 years ago. And it was very cool because when we got there to play...
You know what? I am sorry. I had your mic turned off while I was doing those ads. So go ahead and start.
Okay.
Start from again.
Well, anyway, 3 years ago when we got to play there the first time, it was cool. I was sort of walking around back behind the stage, and I noticed the wall behind the stage. It's got everybody's signature on it.
Oh.
All the great old bluegrass musicians. I mean, Mac Wiseman, Ralph Stanley, and Bill, and everybody, all them. And it was a really cool moment for me just to be able to sit there and look at that, know that they sit right there on that stage that I was going to be playing on.
Wow, I got goosebumps just picturing
so
that.
It was like one of them kind of moments, like a light went on, like, hey, they were here, and that was one of the coolest things I believe I've done in a long time.
I love that story. That is awesome. All right, Dennis.
I've got a lot of stories, but
Sure you have too many to even.
3 or 4 years ago, there was it was a young hoot owl trying to learn how to hoot. And that week, we was up there working, getting ready for the festival, and he would squawk and carry on, squawk and carry on. He couldn't hoot, and then he would shut up. When then another owl over there would hoot, and then he would start back up. I laid there in the camper all night long listening to that thing. The festival started. I didn't hear him. Sunday, the festival was over with. Sunday night, he was back again. It's kind of like the spirit of Bill was there.
Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. Well, it's so beautiful over there. You know, I love it. I'm hoping to make it for part of it. I wanted to make it for all of it, but one of the agencies that booked me for a wedding reception right in the middle. And so I was like, oh, you know, I might just like go and then have to leave and come back. But otherwise I'd be there the whole time because I want to make sure I block my calendar every year for that, because what an awesome time. So about how many bands ish are going to be there?
We have right around 20 bands this year.
20 bands. Okay. Some of the headliners?
Thursday, Rhonda Vincent, Wyatt Ellis. Friday, Lorraine Jordan, Joe Mullins. Saturday is Cody Norris, Junior Sis, Larry Sparks. We have Mountain Highway there. River Bend is another traditional band. And it's then on Sunday we start out that morning with a gospel section, and then we have a church service.
Mm-hmm.
And Thursday we will start at 2:00, and this year we're going to start out with a tribute to David Davis. Our festival last year was the last festival that David played at, and then he left. And on Sunday he was killed in a wreck.
Oh.
So we're having a tribute to David Davis.
And for those that don't know him, tell them who he was or who he played with.
It was David Davis and the River Rambler Boys, and he's from Cullen, Alabama. He played a lot like Bill on the mandolin, and he was proud of that. And he played our festival every year.
Mm.
So this year we wanted to celebrate him.
Right. Well, I know when I went, that Sunday was my favorite day. It really was. And I remember walking around, because this was 2023, so it was 2 years ago. And I was walking around at that time, and I was telling some people, you know, we're going to make WSGI good old gospel. And back then it wasn't even a real thing. It was just starting, you know, to change formats. Because when I first came here, they played just a mixture of modern and stuff. And so I was like, can we just please put like a whole bunch of bluegrass, a whole bunch of Southern gospel, you know, Johnny Cash, Elvis, just roots, you know. And so I'm excited to go this year, take a bunch of stickers and be like, we have it now, especially on the Sunday, you know, people, because they can listen to this. We have a phone app, so they can listen 24/7 actually for wherever they're at and hear the music. And then also, if there's bluegrass gospel groups out there, or they have bluegrass bands that have a gospel song, they can definitely send it to us so that we can consider putting it in the playlist. Because I love doing that, you know, with some local. You know, we have Danny Crabtree is our local guy he is the worship leader at Lights Chapel Baptist. He is amazing, such a songwriter. And so anyways, we have all of Danny stuff on here, and so I love to get some more on there. So Sunday, and the service was so good too. I don't know who you had speak that time, but it was so good.
We actually, this year, one of our board members, Connor Raymond, he's a pastor, and he's going to do the service this year. He did it last year too.
Nice.
I can't remember 2 years ago. But Thursday we will start at 2:00 and goes till 10. Friday it'll be from 10 in the morning till 10 at night. Saturday 10 in the morning till 10 at night. Sunday will go from 9 till 3.
9 to 3 on Sunday. Okay. All right. I definitely want to come for at least Sunday, but I'm going to try to come for more. So this is Jerusalem Ridge Festival, guys. It's in Rosine, Kentucky, which is only an hour and a half above us. I mean, come on, guys. If you are involved with music at all in either Tennessee or Kentucky, this is something that you have to go to. Bill Monroe's birthplace, you get to see all of that, and just it's a great weekend, September 11th to the 14th, actually Thursday through Sunday. Yes. All right, so we have 3 minutes left. Is there a website or a phone number? What do you want to give?
Yes, you can Facebook page. You can go to Jerusalem Ridge, and then the website is JerusalemRidgeFestival.com, and it tells all about our festival. You can get tickets. follow us on Facebook. Try to post something every 2 or 3 days, and the bands that are going to be playing. It's just it's a special place. It takes you back to where bluegrass actually got started at.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely. All right, David, anything else you want to add before?
I think Dennis has got some tickets to give away for this festival.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys, you better get your phones out or computers out because I sense a contest coming on here. All right, what are we giving away, Dennis?
we'll have we'll let two people win. Each one of them get a 4-day pass for the festival. They're worth $120.
Ooh.
So we'll do 2 different people.
All right, so you can win a pass for the whole thing, guys, and we're going to give 2 people an opportunity to win a pass. So that oh yeah, that's an awesome. All right, so let's maybe do the first 2 people that do any type of comment on the Facebook page as of right now. Go. So anybody that does anybody at all that is going to do those. All right, and then let me look at the ticket here. So I can show it closer here. All right. All right. WSGI even has our station on here. Jerusalem Ridge Festival 2025, September 11th to 14th, a 4-day pass, guys, here. This is worth $120 or at the gate, $130. So make sure you get your tickets early. Save $10. That's all right, guys. So make sure that you are commenting and that you also tell a friend to comment in case everybody's still sleeping. Oh, by the way, guys, yes, school did start this week, and believe me, the buses and everything is just, it's crazy out there. So make sure you leave plenty of time to go wherever you are going, because, you know, I heard that some of the bus schedules are new, or bus routes are new, and so that means some people are confused about that, including kids that are getting on and off the bus. They're not sure which way to go and all that. So make sure you guys are very careful. I mean, we should always be careful around the school buses, but especially right now when everybody's just still trying to get into a routine, guys, this is the first week of school. So I'm going to talk a little bit more, give people an opportunity to fill that out. And then let's see here. So you guys have a Facebook page, and it's Jerusalem Ridge Festival, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you can go to that. I'm going to bring up the show feed right now and see if we have any comments yet on it. Let's see here. Some people, I'm not sure. Okay. So you guys are listening to WSGI, and this is Lee Marie with The Go Show. Goodness. We do have 2 winners. Mary Batts and Linda Clement. So we will get you guys the tickets. Very good. I'm glad you guys were all watching. Excellent. See, it pays to watch and comment on The Go Show, guys. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you. That's so much fun. We're going to definitely have you out every year to give away free tickets because, you know, we tell people that and they're all going to be like watching and stuff. So anyways, guys, make sure that you share this show. Get this word out. Let's get a whole bunch of people there because, you know, that'll be super fun. You know, we can put all of our tents together, our chairs together. And now that I know about the wood blocks, you know, I didn't know. This was when I first... I went in 2023. I was like, why are these little blocks here? Like someone's going to trip on these. And then I looked around like, oh, we put them under our chairs so we don't fall down the hill. So like, oh, okay, that's good. Good to know. All right. Any other last minute advice or we are all good?
Just hope to see everybody there.
All right. Yeah. We and then also you have you want to just real quick talk about the Briar and the
Autumn in the Briar.
Yes.
Yes, September the 20th. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn in the Briar.
And it's going to be music and food and vendors.
Okay. Are you playing?
And we'll be playing.
Woo.
And it'll we got a few more bands to get yet, but we will be playing. So
I have to tell you,
a great time.
You guys don't miss out on these Greenbrier festivals because, like, it'll say like live music or whatever, and it's like it's fabulous music. I mean, and you have like so many bands. Like, I can't believe it. You know, I go and pay money to see bands that aren't even as good, and you guys are just offering it all for free. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of these festivals. Also, Friday nights at Authentic Coffee.
Oh yeah, can't beat it.
Can't beat that, guys.
Cannot beat it.
And this Friday night, go to Henderson, Kentucky to Bluegrass in the Park, and you can see the Ridgetop Ramblers.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And this festival is free.
Okay,
It's
so there's a
Friday and
festival this
Saturday.
Friday.
Yes.
Okay, this Friday and Saturday. Are you guys playing both days?
Friday night.
Friday night. Okay, and where is that again?
Henderson, Kentucky.
Okay.
And Saturday, I know White Ellis will be there, Green River Review, Kings Highway.
Wow.
So
All right, so that's this coming weekend. So you guys can get all excited. You can meet some new friends that you're going to see at the Jerusalem Ridge Festival. So awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I
you for
really
having us.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
See you on the ridge.
Thanks.
All right, guys, as we make the transition, we're going to bring Debbie in from the library because there's a bunch of great computer classes coming to the library for free. And I know all of us could take advantage of those. So I'm really glad that Debbie's going to join us. And Dennis, would you mind rolling out one of those chairs with you when you take off? Thank you so much, sir. And you wanted to leave those tickets with me? All right. I'll take that flyer. Excellent. Yeah, and we can talk about it all the time. All right, guys. Very good. Thank you so much. And thank you, Miss Linda, for being our producer here, helping us with the show. So, yeah, guys, remember that I do have a Facebook page. It's just Lee Marie. And on it, I post a whole bunch of events that you guys can take advantage of. There's a lot of great stuff coming in. And let's see. Is this a good one? I think this is a good one. Okay. What I will do is I'm going to post a whole bunch more on my Facebook page later today. Normally, I post a whole bunch on Tuesday nights, but I was swamped. So, but you can still see a lot of stuff there. And, I do want to remind you guys, we're having one of the prisoners who was in jail for January 6th rally at the Capitol. He's going to be speaking at the next Tennessee Firearms Association. And so he was in prison for 8 months for going to a rally. And so I think that that's going to be a real interesting speech. And that is going to be this coming Monday, August 11th, the TFA Robertson County chapter, and it's going to be held at Well in the Square. So again, we are inside and next to Crossroads Christian Bookstore in the square, right where the beautiful historic courthouse is. So that's something you can put on your calendar because it is free. It's all ages. We do a potluck at 6 p.m. and then at 6:30 we have a speaker. And so Stuart Parks is going to come speak about his experience in prison for going to a rally. So that is going to be exciting. One other thing I wanted to talk to you about before we talk to Ms. Debbie is there's going to be an amazing music concert this coming Saturday at 6:30 p.m. So it's a Christian music concert. It's going to be at the church at Grace Park. And what this is it's a fundraiser. Many of you remember meeting Drew Belcher. We had him on the show. He is doing a film called Breakout as part of his college thesis. And so he is raising money for that. I think he's raised about half of what he needs so far because it takes many thousands of dollars to do a film. And so this concert is going to be Dakota Belcher and Friends. And I've been hearing about some of these musicians. They play with a lot of heavy hitters. So they're heavy hitters in themselves. But I hope you guys will come out this Saturday night at 6:30 p.m. and make a donation to the Breakout film and just see some amazing artists playing Christian music again. So that is at the church at Grace Park. And I do have that up on my Facebook page. And then lastly, I do have on my Facebook page the calendar of events for Well in the Square. Not only do we do fitness and line dance, we also now do sewing and book arts, making cool cards and journals and just a lot of fun stuff. My husband calls it Monday Club because there's a lot of cool classes now on Mondays. But anyways, I hope you guys will come out. I know Linda got to take advantage and made a beautiful journal when she was in last week. But anyways, you can go to my Facebook page for more stuff like that. But right now, I want to talk to Miss Debbie because I was looking at the calendar for the library and seeing all the fabulous classes that you're teaching. And I want to make sure people know about that, especially we got a lot of homeschoolers in the area. I mean, these classes should be packed out. All right, so let's have you get real close to the microphone, Ms. Debbie, and tell me what you got going.
We have homeschool for the kids and classes. They're offered through the children's department, but there are computer classes just for the children.
Oh.
And I've got yesterday and Monday we had 4 to 6 kids per day. And they're learning how to type.
Oh.
A lot of homeschool kids do not have the opportunity to.
I'm going to give you a better microphone.
All right.
I'm having problems with that mic. This one's much better.
All righty. So there was anywhere from ages kindergarten through 6th grade. There are they're basic typing classes. And they get assignments, so they get to practice at home, and then they can come back, and we've got them once a week, so that they come in around 10:15 on Tuesday mornings up in the computer classroom, and that's just for the ones who've signed up, because can't take more than about 6 at a time.
Okay.
But they come in and they do their basic typing, and then we have classes after that.
Before we move off of that, because I got to make a note on here. So these kid classes are on Tuesdays at 10:15.
Around that,
okay.
yes, and they have to sign up for them, because, like I said, the computer classes are getting really full, and the
Oh,
computer rooms
nice.
were full yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So I had to move my kids real quickly and get them out, so I could get the next classes in.
Okay, so that's not something that's on this normal calendar.
No, it is not on this normal
Okay.
calendar.
Do you think that there are any spaces left for any of the upcoming Tuesdays?
There
they're full?
is right now there are 2 spaces per week
Okay.
on Tuesday mornings.
Okay, so there's 2 spaces left, guys, and these are for ages
Kindergarten through 6.
kindergarten through 6.
Yes.
Okay, so this is important stuff, guys. So Tuesdays at around 10:15, there is a kids typing class, K to 6, and it's going to be upstairs, but they need to pre-register. And what's the best way for them to pre-register?
If they're there for another program, they can sign up, but they need to sign up at the reference desk
At the reference
upstairs,
desk.
yes.
Okay, so upstairs there is a reference desk. That is where you want to go and check in and sign up. So there's 2 spaces left, guys. What a great opportunity. Oh, I love it.
The
Okay.
next ones are we have daily, Monday through Thursday, we have daily computer classes at 11 a.m.
Ah,
Excuse me, and there's different offerings. Today is Computers 102, which is teaching you about the software that runs the computers.
ah,
And
nice.
then tomorrow, I believe, I'm not sure.
Making documents.
Thank you.
Sure.
Making documents. Okay, documents would be things like your resumes, a cover letter, if you're typing a business letter, if you're typing a letter,
What about a flyer? Would that come under
a
that?
flyer, anything that you could do. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Anything that you could do on a document.
Okay.
It's we've usually used in the past just teaching you about Microsoft Word and how to work within Microsoft Word. On this lesson, it's going to be teaching you how to do things online on a Chromebook.
Oh.
So a Chromebook does not have the ability to download programs such as Microsoft Office.
Mm.
You can use it online if you have the account,
Oh.
but there are free programs online that will allow you to make documents and save them on your computer or save them to your Microsoft Office cloud, or even just your cloud account, a Google account.
Okay.
So there are three really good programs, and I'll go into more detail on those in the class.
Okay. Awesome. I did not know you were teaching that. Okay, so I didn't realize that you were doing them more days now. So Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, but nothing on Fridays. Is that?
I'm off on Friday.
Okay. All right. So not every day, Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday at
Okay.
11 a.m.
Okay, because Debbie's off.
That's right.
So if you want to go to lunch with Debbie, Friday's the day you want to ask
Yeah,
her.
call me and ask me.
Okay, and so you already did. So for this week, you did yesterday. You did basic typing, and then today is Computers 101. And what is
Yesterday was 101.
Oh, yesterday. Oh, today's Wednesday.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was 101. 101 is the hardware. It
Okay.
teaches you what the hardware is. It'll show you different wires that go in, like your ports,
Oh, okay.
like a HDMI ports, what you can do with an HDMI port.
Oh, okay. And then today is software at 11.
Software, yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
then tomorrow will be
Making documents.
Making documents. And then next week we start. Most of the time I'll just follow in line with there's documents. The next day we'll be working with spreadsheets and showing you how you can make spreadsheets.
Okay.
And spreadsheets are awesome for a lot of different documents.
All right, I'm going to be there for sure.
Okay, spreadsheets will teach you how to keep up with your bank accounts. It'll teach you how to do, when we have our summer program, reading program at the library, we use spreadsheets for that to show how many lessons how many weeks you've turned in your reading charts.
Oh.
And then at the end, we have to turn in different things to the state, telling them how many people have read, what the percentage was that finished the full 8 weeks. So there's all different kinds of formulas that you can put in that will grab numbers from different places and make all of your percentages. It'll give you total number of, in our instance for the summer program, total number of readers, how many were kids from grades K through 6, how many were teenage kids, how many were adults, how many kids were finished the complete program. At one point, we even got a place where we could figure out how many books did they read, how many hours did they sit and read during the summer. That's spreadsheets. And then the next one would be on presentations, so that if you wanted to, you could use it for classes, you could use presentations for just about anything. In school, the kids will have to learn how to use presentations. So that will be another one that the schools, the home schools, will get to use. They will also have an assignment for a presentation, and I'll teach them how to do the presentations.
Oh.
And then they can present them to somebody. That will be another grade for them. So, I mean, there's a lot of other things. Then I have, at the end of this month coming up, the last 8 days in a row, the last 2 weeks, Monday through Thursday, will be teaching you how to look up your genealogy.
Oh.
And you'll get digital family trees. You'll get all kinds of different things that you can use to keep up with your family tree and your family charts. And then I'll show you how and where to go to look for the information. There is information if you have African American heritages. There's different places that you can go and look up your roots. And then there's also places, if you have Native American heritage, you can go and look for that.
Wow.
And
So
then
that's a whole week of genealogy?
that's 2 weeks of
Oh,
it.
2 weeks.
That's
Oh,
2
wow.
weeks. And you will have the time while you're in the library with me
Oh, okay.
to work on that, and I'll help you with anything that you need with that.
Ah.
So you can work on it for the last 2 weeks of the month,
Oh, okay.
this month.
All right. And these classes are all completely free, and they're right here at Stokes Brown Public Library. And if you have not been in that library yet, guys, it's not a library. I want to call it an activity center or something. I mean, you guys have so much,
We do.
you know, and I practically live upstairs, don't I?
You do. We see you almost every day.
I love the computer lab. I love everybody there. Everybody's just so helpful, and it's great, and it's air conditioned. You know, it's
It
just
is.
it's a nice place to hang out and get a lot done, because some of us, like, I need to focus, and so if I'm at home, I will just get off on some other rabbit trail. But if I go to there, and especially if I get a room, you know, a study room, then I'm focused. So for those of you that need some focus, or computer classes, or gosh, and the kits that you guys have to loan out for free tickets to things and stuff. I mean, come on, guys, if you're out there going, there's nothing to do, well, get out to the library and you'll see that they have a lot of things that you can do sitting right there. All right, so we have about 10 minutes left. I do need to talk about a couple more of our friends, one of them being Gary Rastelli over at Ridgetop Mower. How is your mower working, guys? Do you have straggle strings of grass that are sticking up? Because maybe your blades are a bit dull. You know what? Get into Gary and just get them sharpened, because it makes all the difference in the world. Ridgetop Mower of Springfield is your mower expert. Okay, parts and service. You can actually get 10% off parts and service if you mention Lee Marie on the Go Show. They also have these absolutely fabulously cool stickers there. So you want to make sure you go by there and say, Lee Marie told me to come get a sticker. They have a pickup and delivery service that you can get. So that's very helpful. They also can pick up unwanted equipment for free. And you know, y'all got something in your yard that you're like, what is that? Like, that's been there forever. We don't even know what it is, or there's grass growing through it. You know what? Get it back into the universe. Have them pick it up for free, and you know, your yard will look better, and someone else might be able to get some use out of some of the parts. But anyways, Ridgetop Mower is located at 1100 Matthews Street in Springfield. Debbie, do you know where Matthews Street is?
I have no idea.
I know it's a teeny weeny little street, but you know what? It's right in between the barbecue place, Baldwin's Barbecue, and Ace Hardware.
Oh.
So now you know where Matthews Street is, right there in between. So that is where Ridgetop Mower is. Their phone number is 615-855-0044. Again, that's 615-855-0044. And that is Ridgetop Mower of Springfield. Also, Southside is right down the street on Main Street. Southside has been providing an amazing hometown service for more than 100 years, guys. It's so great to have a little local pharmacy here. So, but they're not just a pharmacy. They also have gifts there. So a lot of people like Linda, who does fabulous crafting, now has some of her homemade things over there. And so if you're looking for a unique gift, stop in Southside. Sometimes they have fresh flowers there. Sometimes they have homemade bread. You just have to stop in all the time and see. They're located at 1000 South Main Street in Springfield. They have that huge blue and white awning now that you can see from the moon. So I know y'all know where it is. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, you can visit them at southsidedrugco.com. The last friend I want to talk about is Coldstream Christian Camp, because they have been providing excellent stuff to our community since like 1980. I know a lot of you have been to retreats over there. It's an absolutely beautiful retreat place. It's got a big lake. They have lots of options. You can rent the whole campground, or you can just rent like one little house there. Check them out. Go for a tour. You can give them a call at 615-696-2208. That's 615-696-2208. You guys got to get your camps on the schedule right now for next year, because their spots, all the good spots, they fill up really fast. So make sure you go over to Coldstream. It's not too far from, it's like maybe 20 minutes from here. It's in Adams, but when you go there, you feel like you're completely just isolated in beautiful nature. So anyways, we have Debbie here. We're so happy to have Debbie here because she teaches our computer classes right here at Stokes Brown Public Library. And I learned something new already. I did not know that they had children's classes going on, but that's great because, they all have their tablets and everything. So it's great to, and then so much now, it's different when we were in school, right? When we were in school, we did nothing on the computer, and now like everything is done on the computer. So it's good to get them typing at an early age. And then also adult classes that you do. And then for the adult classes, do they need to pre-register or do they just show up?
It is better if they can register.
Okay.
That gives me an idea of how many to get ready.
Okay.
Also, on the children's classes, if you have homeschool children that need the classes, if you will get with me, I can open up another day.
Oh.
So I just need to know if you need it, let me know,
Okay.
and I'll see about opening up another morning, but it will
Okay.
be at 10 o'clock or 10:15.
Okay. So how many kids would you need in order to add another day? Like 4?
Six.
Six.
Four to six.
4 to
yes.
6. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know because I do know some homeschoolers out there. So I will help spread the word because, I love that you guys have that resource. But so many times, like when I'm there, like I don't see a lot of people. And I always think like, why don't more people take advantage of this? Because
I don't know that they know about it.
yeah, I really think that's what it is. So, and that makes sense, if they're not going in the library. They have these beautiful colored schedules that are always available right there on the desks at the library, which a whole bunch of stuff. And they have it color coded for like blue for all ages, green for adults and stuff. So, take advantage of that. Get these things on your schedule. It's also, I mean, it's in paper, but they also have it on their website, right?
Not everything is showing on the website. That was what I was just checking out. That's not. There's some that's not checking out. They're not showing. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
I-
That's good to know. Okay, well, we'll help spread the word that they need to get the paper copy then and check it out. So today is the 6th.
it is.
I've been a day behind. So today it's software. So what's some of the software that you're going to be going over today?
The software that we're going to be looking at today is going to be mostly operating systems. What is an operating system? How does it work? Why do you need an operating system? And then the software that you can load that would go along with that. So, for instance, your operating system would be the main brain on your computer. And the brain says, okay, this is what we're going to do. So it would be like the arms and the legs and tell them how to move. And so if you've got Microsoft Office on your operating system, then you can access all kinds of things. If you don't, you can have the different apps. If you have your Libby app on your computer, your Libby app is the one that you're going to use to download books from the library, and you can read on your computers. You can read on your phones, on your tablets, on your Kindles, on whatever device that you have and you have loaded that app on. But you need an operating system in order to make that app work.
So since you talked about Libby, can you tell a little bit more about that? Because I think a lot of people don't know about Libby.
Libby is an app that we use at the library, and it's just wonderful.
And it's free to use, right?
It is free to use, yes. And all you need is your library card. There are a lot of other libraries in the state of Tennessee that use it. And we use Tennessee Tel so that you can access, within Tennessee, you can access a lot of different libraries. So if you go to the library and you want a certain book and we don't have it, or it's checked out, you can go on your Libby app and see if it's on Libby. And most of the time you can probably get it. You can also put holds on for books that are already being used or already checked out by somebody. Libby lets you look at magazines, at newspapers, at books. That would be reference books, kids' books, adult fiction books, nonfiction books, biographies, anything that you can think of, just about, you can get on Libby.
That's awesome. Very cool. All right. The library has so many things to offer, guys. We only got 5 minutes left. What else would you like to cover? Is there anything else within the computer classes or stuff that you deal with the library? Is there anything else that you specifically want to cover? Or do we get it all?
Pretty much. If you come to the reference area upstairs in the computer area, you can come into our computer labs. If you don't have a library card, that doesn't matter. You can still use the computer lab.
Okay. You have to check in, right, and get a guest pass?
Right. You just come to the desk and we will give you a guest pass. You can print from anything. You can print from your phone if you have something that you need to print off. If you've gotten an email and you want to print it off from your phone, we have wireless prints. We have prints that comes directly from the computer lab. If you go in there and you print off something, then you can print it. We'll print it off for you. If you have a library card and you have it with you, your first 5 prints coming from the computer is free per
Each
day.
day. Yeah,
every day.
that's great.
Your first black and white, your first 5 black and white prints. Color prints are more.
75 cents.
Yes, 75 cents per page. But they're beautiful colors.
Yes.
And we just got a new printer, so it's going to be
good.
nice. We just got it Friday.
Very cool. Excellent. Yeah, I know that a lot of people don't realize that, they can do free prints. And, sometimes when you have your, Amazon or whatever, and you have to print a label. And you're like, oh man, and my printer's not working. Well, first 5 prints, black and white,
That's
free.
right.
So that's an
Get it to us.
awesome service.
We offer also study rooms. We have 3 different study rooms, which are private. Those do have to be reserved.
Oh, 3D printer.
We do have a 3D printer. It's not doing what we would like for it to do at this point, but we're
They're
working
tricky.
on it.
They're tricky.
They're
Yeah,
tricky.
they're very
And we're
finicky.
working on them.
When they make things, it's awesome, but they also have a mind of their own, it seems.
they're very, the things, the toys, we've got a lot of children that come up and want a toy made.
Mm-hmm.
And when the parents find out that it costs money, they're going, okay, let's get this little one. But they're really fun, and they're fun to watch as they're making them.
Well, I know Miss Rose was talking about how, like, because she works in the kids area, sometimes they're missing like a piece, for a game. And so she'll just go up there and get it remade. And that just seems so bizarre to me.
It is. And it's like I said, at the front of it is clear, and you can watch it as it's making. Now, some of the things you wouldn't want to stand for 4 hours and watch it, but some of them only take like 45 minutes to an hour, and the kids will not watch it that long. Their attention span's not that long, but they will stand and watch as it starts making, and it's fun.
All right. Well, we need to give them the library hours since we told them how fabulous the library is. So what are the hours over there?
Library hours are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are 8:30 or 9 o'clock to 5. Tuesday and Thursday, we're open from 9 to 8. And on Saturday, it's 9 to 5. And on Sunday, we're open from 2:30 to 5.
Okay. 2:30 to 5 on Sunday. Okay. So those are some great hours. So again, they're late days that they're open till 8 are Tuesday and Thursdays, right? Okay.
Right.
And then the computer lab usually closes, 15 minutes early?
Right.
So make sure, if you have something to print and you can't run in there at 10 till 8 because it's already closed.
It's already closed, right.
Okay. So make sure you get all that stuff done. But that's so much great information right here at Stokes Brown Public Library. Again, it's a county library, and it has way more than what you would think. You know what's really cool? I have to tell you a little quick story here. My friend who I met in the dance classes, she was taking line dance, and she was getting so good that when I went on vacation, I said, Elizabeth, can you teach for me while I'm gone? And so she's been helping me out. Anyways, I took the first week of the reader program, I took a bunch of the adult and children cards to dance class. And I told all my classes that week, I said, this is starting. This is what it is. You go and, you turn in your little thingy and you can win stuff. So anyways, Elizabeth had never been into the library, and her little son had never been in either. And so she took him. He's almost 3. He'll be 3, I think, this week. Anyways, she ended up taking him, and he loves the library now. Like, he constantly is asking, library, So anyways, they went every week. They did their reading logs every week, and he won the little bike with the training wheels.
Oh, yay.
I know. I was so excited. And it was such perfect timing because his birthday is this week and everything. And so, she told me, she goes, I won the little bike. And so I was like so happy because she did not know about the library at all, but she learned about it at Lee Marie's dance classes. So you can learn a lot of stuff from Lee Marie's dance classes, y'all. Yeah, come on out. We have a lot of time, a lot of good. Matter of fact, Miss Debbie, you need to come out to Lee Marie's dance classes.
That would be fun.
I know.
Oh.
And some people, here's what they want to say to me. Here's their excuse. I have 2 left feet and I have no rhythm. Like, that's a perfect time to come to class. Really, we are just doing it to get our heart rate going and to be positive and have friends and hear good music. We're not like training for the ballot. It's hello. It doesn't matter if you have rhythm or not. And some people think that they don't, and they get in there and they're like, I do. So we play a lot of fun music. It's only a half hour. You can do anything for a half hour, but this is a self-care thing, guys. You need to move it or lose it, right? So I hope to see y'all in my dance class tomorrow. I do 11 to 11:30, fun and fitness and friends, 11 to 11:30, right inside, go inside Crossroads, go to the back where you used to buy shoes. That's where I'll be. You can try it out for free if you want, guys. Otherwise, it's $10 a class, or you can get a 12 class punch card for only $99. So I'll see you all on the dance floor tomorrow at 11 a.m. But of course, Debbie might see you at the same time in her making documents class, because that's also at 11. All right, we're in competition now. No, two completely different things, guys. But I am going to try to make it today at 11. That sounds really good. And I definitely want to get to the spreadsheet, because I know that I'm not using spreadsheets as much as I should. And I know some people will take them and then they'll end up like making a flyer, like, select this, select that, so guys, take advantage of these fabulous free computer classes over at Stokes Brown Public Library. All right, Deb, thank you so much for coming in. Oh, one last question. I did have someone ask. They said, do you still do appointments, like say there's somebody that has a question about their tablet or their phone? You do. So they would just go to the reference desk and ask for an appointment. Okay, guys. So if you're having some issue, and it's okay. Don't be afraid of asking for help. I think none of us utilize our phones as much as we should, or our tablets, as far as like, we don't realize all the other functions that they can do. And sometimes, we just need a little bit of help. So library's there to help. Debbie's there to help. Thank you so much, Debbie. See you at the library. All right, guys, it's time to sign off. But again, please share this show, because there's so much good information. And I'll be, again, putting more information for this weekend up on my Facebook page, Lee Marie. Also, my dance page and my classes page now is Well in the Square Facebook page. Thank you, Terry Morris, for an amazing logo. I can't wait to get that put up on the window. Anyways, guys, I'm so happy that you joined me. Thank you, Linda, for helping out. I will see all of you guys this Saturday at Deborah's Wellness Conference over at Purpose Life Church, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Guys, sometimes you just hear some little piece of information that can just really change your life. So come on out this Saturday to the Free Wellness Expo and hear some wonderful speakers. All right, guys, God bless. Make it a great day. You've been listening to 1100 WSGI.